Welcome to this quick stream here. I actually don't have a lot of time. I have about an hour. Um, so yeah, today we're going to be working on something different, which will be my current implementation of the UI framework for my desktop environment. So that's basically the framework that will be hello everyone. I hope you can hear me. Like the stream just started right now. I don't know. It told me that it started like 20 minutes ago. Like I was talking a lot. I mean 20 seconds. But whatever. Like welcome everyone. Today we are going to make a like work on my UI library that I'm making for my desktop environment. So maybe I said that twice, but hopefully I recorded it, right? Because it told me it was recording, but it kind of wasn't streaming. I don't know. So yeah, today, as I said, we are making this retained mode UI library for my desktop environment, as that's the library that's going to be used by, because like this system you're seeing currently is like my own system, like my own window manager and stuff. But for example, this panel here is rendered with a library, with a UI library called Lathe, which is a library I made. It's like a immediate mode UI library, right? But now I'm streamlining this library to be a actual framework that is going to be retained mode. So that's what we're going to be doing, but I don't have a lot of time, so let's get into it. I have like 1 hour of time. So basically, there is some code already. So we have 1,200 lines of code, which is basically just the implementation of a UI tree. And by the way, I hope. Yeah, okay, so the microphone is going on perfectly. Okay, good. Let me see. So yeah, basically the implementation details are just a UI tree that you can build up. You have like a widget tree, right? And that's basically it. You can create buttons and divs. So I can show you like the test code. Hello, dude. Found you yesterday, and you really did inspire me to learn programming, and I want to build things like this. Yeah, that's beautiful, man. That's actually beautiful. I really, it's making me very glad, right? Um, okay, so I hope the chat is now actually visible. Yeah, perfect. Okay, right, and Bucky, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but welcome to the stream. So yeah, that's basically our client, right? So we basically create a window. We set the title of the window, we make a GL context, and then we initialize our UI, and then we create a div, like with the from the root container, and then in this div we just create a button, the lf button create from div, and then we shape the div, and then we just have this retained mode like application loop. So let's try and build this. lf color from hex, conflicting types. Okay, why am I even using lathe? Where is this used? In util.h. Where's util.h? Run this code. Yeah, I'm going to run it, but it's not compiling. All right. So util.h, it includes cgml, widget.h, widget button.h from test.c. Wait. Lathe/lathe.h. I get it, because Okay, so I would need to do something like this. But this would result in me leaking my password because okay, let's quickly turn off my camera so I don't leak the password. I need to make it keybind for that. Where's this thing? Browser 2? I don't know, browser? Yeah. All right. So I hope it's not getting leaked now. Okay, like that. And then turn it back on again. And then say tests. What is this font, dude? Now it runs. So I'm going to say what the font is in a moment, but as you can see, this is what we created. It looks like garbage, I know. So the font is JetBrains mono nerd font. Like the font. Yeah, in the editor, JetBrains mono nerd. Right, so basically what is happening, the div, like this thing, this more black thing, like dark gray thing is a div, right? And it has this color. And then this is the button, and it has this color, right? And yeah, it's basically rendering both things. And theoretically, what you could kind of do is create, because for now this is like no functionality, as I said, which is why I'm streaming it, because if I already would have implemented everything, it wouldn't be fun, right? By the way, which distro and is this Hyperland? No, it's my own window manager / desktop environment, Ragnar. And the distro is Arch. The distro is Arch. So let's try something. Let's try having the button stored, and then create a button inside the button. Right, okay. So that's probably drawn twice, but we don't really see it. So, I mean, we could say lf button c button in button is equal to that, and then button in button dot base dot container dot size dot x is equal to something like 40 to make it what cursor welcome. So let's say the props dot color is equal to red, but I don't think something like that exists. lf color from hex. Where does this come from? Is this even a thing? I don't know. Let's see. lf color from x 0x ff 0000. And as you can see, we have two buttons. Kinda, right? So what I basically want to do today is actually make the button appear correctly. Oh, I did check your WM on GitHub today, but I was confused if I should use it or not. Seems impressive though. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Like it's not like from my perspective, what I would say about the window manager is it has a nice code base. It uses the best X11 library, and yeah, that's basically the good side. And it has also a IPC system, and it has implementation of all of the important protocols like EWMH, yeah, and all of that stuff. But some things are just there are some bugs in the code. So if I were you, I would wait like 2 months or so, because then all of the bugs will be fixed. Right. Okay. So let's go into the button, and what we basically, because all of this rendering, by the way, is also done with another library that I wrote, which is called Runara. But it's kind of abstracted away, and you can theoretically use your own rendering engine with this library. So yeah, how can I get borders around just text using lathe? I mean, what you would do is I mean, you have your text, right? I mean, do I have some lathe thing, for example, to do? Like here, but I think it's very old. Like what you do is, I mean, I can still write it, right? So lf UI element props is lf get theme dot text props, and then props dot border width is equal to 1, and props dot border color is equal to lf black, for example. And then you say lf push style props, lf pop style props, and lf text hello, like that. I think that should work. And if that doesn't work, you could theoretically, yeah, but that should kind of work, right? Or if not, then just make a button out of it. Just make a button out of it but with the text props. That should also work. Yeah. Okay, but now for our retained mode UI library, what we basically do, we render a rect, but what I want is to have like somewhere in widget there is widget props, lf widget props t, and we have all of that scheiße. And I'm thinking, how should we do that? I mean, what we want is a corner radius, right? So a corner radius and a border width. To make, thanks. If it doesn't work, I'm probably gonna use a button. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. So that's that. So and then that's in UI core.h. That's where that's basically the glue behind everything. So behind the tree system and stuff. So and the renderer and all of that. So in default theme, we just say button props have a corner radius of 0 and a border width of maybe 1, right? And this just don't have a border and also no corner by default. And then in let's say in button.c we say widget props dot where can I learn C? Like I know C, learned from college. They teach in Turbo C, just old version of C. Like what I want to do in the near future is make like a complete course of C from like beginner to creating like complex systems like UI frameworks or stuff. And that would be a cool thing, like on Patreon, like because because this what's a really big problem. YouTube demonetized my channel, so I can never make money with this channel. So I have to use something like Patreon. And thank you, by the way, for all Patreon supporters. I really appreciate it. So yeah, basically what I want to do is on Patreon like a course for C, for $5 a month or something, right? But if you don't want to buy that, I would recommend just I don't know, like if you want to start from scratch, like probably watch some tutorials, or get some kind of look at some kind of documentation of C or something. I don't know what you prefer, reading or looking at stuff, and then work on projects and stuff. That will make you very good. That will make you very good at C in the long run. But these don't. Oh my god! Oh, with that password, man. I need to sudo make install. Like that. Right. So now that will probably work. Props dot border width, props dot corner radius. Okay, and let's remake and rebuild. And as you can see, we see absolutely nothing, and that's great. Right. I don't know, like, okay, so that's that, right? I mean, hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? Wait. Uh. Hello? Hello? Okay. I fixed it. I fixed it. I'm so good. Let's go. Let's go. Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I showed something. Wait. No, I think you can't do anything with that. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Bro, what the fuck is happening? The entire camera crashed. Oh my god, let's see. I mean, let me quickly disable it and get it back into position. Bro, what the fuck is happening? The camera is, by the way, my completely broken phone. Okay, like that. Right? Right. Okay. Sorry for that, guys. Bro, the stream. What the fuck is the stream? Right. Okay. So like that. So what we wanted to do initially was just clear with this color, which is ui.roots.props.color. Why was your channel demonetized? Like, ask YouTube, bro. Look at this. Every time, probably like the 6th or 7th time, I wrote to the YouTube support, and then it's always the same person, and they just say, bro, you, and it's actually not a bot. That's kind of cool, but they say, bro, you contacted me like 6 times. Your channel is demonetized. Fuck off. It's not going to be monetized. Just create another channel, bro. It's literally what they say. And they say it's like because I violated the guidelines. And I don't know why. Is it because I'm fucking 16? Probably. So yeah, it's really yeah, I hate them. Isn't there some add that color to 0 to 1. Oh my god. Util color.h. Hi there, welcome bro, yo. But what are you doing? What are you going to do? Create a new channel? But be honest, this is shit. How did it go against the guidelines? Bro, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, look at this. I'm a simple coding channel. What am I doing wrong? Real talk. I mean, it's not like a controversial channel or something. Are you going to make a new channel someday for monetization? Yeah, probably. Like maybe one video on this channel. I will just make one video on this channel. Like maybe like the video about the game I made in Ada, and then I'm going to make a channel like called Not Coco Cry or something, and then I'm just going to tell everyone that they should subscribe there. Probably I should create this channel now and you should now subscribe, but I don't know. You're going to make it later, maybe also today. Dude, I saw your work, freaking awesome. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Maybe just hate Ada. Sad. Maybe they just hate Ada. What the fuck? Yeah. Sad about the monetization. It's so sad. I mean, in YouTube analytics, like this month I made 60,000 views, and with the CPM of like the coding niche, it would be, I think, maybe $120 or like euros in this month, which is not a lot, but it is still like money, you know. And yeah, it's really frustrating because now making videos basically goes to the void. I mean, why should I even make videos if I don't get anything for them? But whatever, right? So YouTube support said that they won't be able to do shit. Yes, they said it's like on my phone I have a picture of that, but I'm not going to take my phone out now. But they literally, it's so funny. They just said the decision is final. We are not going to do anything about it. It's actually so dumb. Bro, can you do a tutorial about how to configure Hyperland from zero? No, because I'm not using Hyperland. That's why. I'm not using Hyperland. Suggest braces around initialization of sub-object. What the fuck? Maybe like that. .g .b .a. Okay, like that. Are you on Nebula? I'm not on Nebula actually. Yeah, I heard there's lots of alternatives. There's lots of alternatives, but I don't know. It's just alternatives are never the best, you know. That's what a wise man said. Right, so let's have it like this. What Linux distro are you using? I'm using Arch, by the way. Okay, so channels that is actually going against the guidelines does not get shitted on, but simple, honest, and informative educational channels get demonetized. Yeah, true. Like YouTube is a shit platform. It's so dumb. I hate this platform. Yeah. Okay, why doesn't it get cleared with red color? That's kind of interesting, right? I mean, let's try and do that to even see if it even clears correctly. And void out the 0 to 1. LMAO, right? It doesn't even clear. What the fuck is happening? Maybe because I... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's a danger zone. But I think you didn't saw anything, right? Right guys, right guys. But I mean, what do you want with the password from my computer? Okay, probably the SSH and stuff. So what do you think about tutorial and how to configure any window manager? I think of that. Like, it's a cool thing making tutorials about how to configuring window managers, right? It's not a bad thing. I mean, I made a tutorial on how to configure my window manager. You can look that up. But yeah, it's not like I hate it. Like, I don't know what I should say to it. Right. So why doesn't this thing clear? LFUI core begin render. Begin render. Is your 2D game series with C++ finished, or are you planning to continue it? Bro, what 2D game series? I made a 2D game series maybe like 3 years ago. I bet bro can host his own NASA from scratch with all his knowledge. Yeah, man. I bet. But what I cannot do is clearing the color buffer in OpenGL. So why doesn't that shit work? Bro, it's literally clearing with red. What the fuck? What if I just don't render anything? Like that? Test? Nothing happening. Why? LFU icon next event. I'm new to Arch. Why is it important to have a secure password for sudo and hide it? Like, why is it important to have a password for your Gmail account? I mean, you can always like make it openly accessible, right? Right, okay. So maybe because like I have no idea why this doesn't work. Maybe because we don't clear but we swap the buffers, right? So what the fuck is this? I mean, we can try just the raw, like the easiest thing. Like if we get an expose event, so if we want to render, we just say GA clear, GA color buffer bit, and GA clear color just with red, right? So just clear the red channel. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know what will. What the fuck? Why? I mean, it's on your PC and not online. Is it just for when you have your PC hacked? Yeah, and also like people can log into your computer and get remote access when they have your sudo password with SSH. Right? So that's also not good. Is this stuff that you code on GitHub? Yeah, most of it. But what I'm currently doing is not on GitHub. Because it's a proprietary software. No, but you can get the source code when you become a Patreon member. Yeah. Because then you get access to the Git repository. So I would think about becoming a Patreon member. Okay. Why? Just why? Okay, but probably now because we don't swap the buffers, right? So swap the buffers of the UI window. Maybe? Or maybe set the OpenGL context even, but we set it, right? So I mean, if we wouldn't, if we forgot to set it. Now, look at this shit. That's what we forgot to do. We have a red window now. Right, so let's get all of our stuff back in. Like that. But why does it still not work, right? Why? I mean, if okay, so if the UI root needs re-render, Then we do stuff. I become your Patreon member as soon as I turn 18 and become financially independent. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. So theoretically, just like theoretically, this shit should work, because when we begin a render. And by the way, it's very dumb to have GL methods in here, not abstracted away, but whatever. We just clear the color buffer a bit, we begin a rendering context, and we swap the buffers. So, I mean, that should theoretically work, right? So let's try it. Let's try it. Sheet. Okay, so we basically need a like a how do you call it, a first render. What are the messages I'm getting? That's kind of sus. Did someone actually crack my password? Some kind of payments going on. I mean, I can't look at them because my phone is my camera. Bro, I hope none of you hacked me. Now I'm laughing, but not anymore in a few minutes. No. Okay. So let's actually, like, what's happening? That's kind of sus. I used to. Okay. Let's just ignore that shit, okay? Let's just ignore that shit. So let's get our thing back in, right? So our whoopsie, I'm sorry. Bro. I mean, let me quickly check. Okay. And by the way, okay. So, okay, so someone. Okay, so it's nothing interesting. Someone just so new unusual login from India. Payment received $2,000. No, just okay. Have you tried Rust, by the way? I mean, languages like C++ and Rust could really help in making abstract projects due to their modern enhanced syntax. Right. Yeah. I mean, kinda, right? Like I used C++ like for years, bro. For years. And I'm telling you, C is the way, bro. C is the way. But I'm not gonna like say that one language is better than the other, because that's just not the case. And oh my god, like that. Alright. So we're very unproductive, by the way, in this stream, because I'm focusing way too much on the chat. Way too much. So button.base.props.corner radius equal to 2. Let's check if we can make modern UI in our thing. And would you look at that? Eat some modern UI. Do you have a portfolio website? No, I don't really have a portfolio website. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But let me see. Like a portfolio website would actually be kind of sensible, right? Let me in widget props. What we need is a LF color T. C, do whatever the rock you want. Rust, do what I say. No. I don't think so. C is just based, and Rust. I have no opinion on Rust, you know, because I didn't code in Rust. Maybe we'll make a Rust stream someday, but not today. So the button, so let's say widget props.border color. Right, and we need a sudo make install. And then in UI core, in the LF default theme, LF default theme? Default theme? LF UI core default theme. Oh my god. You're so cool. Kyle, what's up? Border color is equal to I mean, let's say white, right? Is there something like LF white? No. Why? I don't know. LF color from hex 0x. So white is just FF. That's the, by the way, the border color of the button, and from this thing it's just 0. Right? Okay, so now we should be able to see something cool. Make and tests. Look at that! They have a border. Kinda cool, right? Kinda fucking cool. Okay, but so they have a border, but why is the corner radius so scuffed? So let's say button in button base props corner radius equal to 5. I mean, it looks kind of ass, right? It looks kind of ass, but probably because there's a border. So let's remove the border, because then the corner radius looks actually good. Yeah, but it's still kind of looking a little bit ass, but I think it's kind of also okay. I mean, we can't really like, it's the normal rendering from Lathe, and Lathe rendering is kind of nice, but it kind of looks sus, you know. Hey man, you got any socials? I might be able to help you in social media designing, stuff like thumbnails, etc. etc, by the way. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't really got socials, but if I need help, I will contact you, bro. I mean, you're literally called bro, right? Okay, let's quickly say that we want a cool background, and let's also quickly say that we don't have a button in button, because a button in button is kind of ass. Right, so now we have this. No, we, what the fuck? So where's this? This should be UI clear color with wait, so what is this actually doing? Sagford, our beloved, right? So let's say ui.root.props.color, you know, not corner radius, actually color. Make that shit. Okay, now that looks kind of nice, I guess, you know, I guess. And let's also say we don't want to see the div. So what we basically do is div.props. Let's go, coding in C. Yeah, finally not that stinky shitty Ada. No. Okay, LF no color actually, right? Is LF no color even available? Yeah, nice. So now the div is invisible, right? And now we have this button. Now we can focus on actually. Oh my fucking god. My phone, man. My god. What the fuck is happening? Like that. And if some people now say, you revealed your face, bro, I literally, I revealed my face like 1,000 times, you know? It's not a reveal anymore. Okay, so this will be happening. This will be happening a lot if you're watching my streams, because I'm actually what I use as a camera is a maximally broken iPhone. Yeah, easy, dude. I think it's the 4th time this has happened. Yeah, it's not even a problem anymore, right? Sudden screamer, bro. If you, I mean, look at this shit. Wait, look at this shit. That's my microphone setup. I don't know if you can, like, I probably need to hold it like this, but look at this. It's on a fucking wood. If you knew what's going on in here, you know, if you just knew. Let's go hand cam. Yeah, it's actually working. Let's go hand cam. Right. So let's make. Can we already render text? I hope we can. But typical Linux user, that's fine. Is this even a joke? I use a C9020 camera as a mic, bro. Yeah, I like. What I'm trying to say is that it's good that I even have a microphone, right? Try keyboard only. What the fuck? Alright, so what I actually want to do is that plus child props dot border width, right? And yeah, and that y, okay, that's the x, but the y, widget container dot post dot x plus, yeah, plus child border width, I guess. Oh no, like I'm dumb. Finally the darkness when it's 8, like, I don't know what you mean. It's sounding very, yeah. Keyboard it's a friend, Linux user. Yeah. Like, I'm kind of weirded out by these Y pointers. So the Y pointer should be basically the Y pointer and then plus child props border width, because when the child has a border, it should actually be completely visible, like that. But now it's kind of, no, the border is actually, that's cool, because Lathe or like Runara actually renders the border instead of shifting the item, so it's actually always visible. What resource did you follow to learn C programming? I didn't really have any resources, you know? So I just learned it by myself by creating projects. But as I said earlier in the stream, I will make a C course on Patreon where you can learn C from scratch and become like on my level. Like, I'm not saying I'm very good, but like I'm kind of experienced, right? So yeah, if that sounds interesting, you can sub to my Patreon. But if you want to learn C, like, I don't know, by not supporting me, like, it's like, it makes more sense kind of because it doesn't cost like €5 per month or something. So if you want to learn C that way, you just go to some, like, I would in your like, if I was you, I would just Google up learn C, go to the first page and learn it, you know, because it's not that hard actually. How long are you programming? I'm programming since 6 years. You don't learn C, you learn how to develop algorithms. Yeah, right. I'm engineering student and I have a C on my syllabus. What is syllabus? I don't know what that is. I have never heard that word. Can you explain it? Right, so let's actually go and render some text on the fucking button. So UI render text. Okay, so what the hell is this? It takes a void pointer, which is probably the render state. Then it takes a const char pointer, which is probably text, right? So widget or like button label. Then it takes another void pointer. I think that's the font, right? So just UI. Chat, stop distracting him. Bro, you're so real. No. I love reading chat, right? I love it. Maybe like a bit. Okay, I wanna contact you. Any socials, Discord or something. Ah, yeah. Why didn't I say this? Like, my Discord is probably in the description, right? Can you look in the description, because I kind of cannot. Like, if it's not there, then just write it into the chat and I will send a link. But I think it's in the description, right? I thought people like you use anti-mainstream keyboards. What do you mean with anti-mainstream keyboards? Like props dot. And by the way, the button, there is no your Discord you in description. I'm sorry for that. So Discord. Oh wait, there's no social link on description. It's not there, bro. I okay. Open Discord in your browser. Wait. So I'm like, that's my Discord. Wait. Invite people. Copy. Like that. Bruh, I want to make a dashboard kind of stuff where I basically will fetch all the data from a user using Win32 API to show how much time they spend daily in each of desktop applications. That's a cool thing. Right? That's a cool thing. So padding left and padding right. So like that. So what the fuck is that? Ah, you want that, right? That shit. So that's that, and then the color of the text is just probably like text. You probably would have something like text color, but that's just for now. Say LF color from hex 0x FF. What do you think about the current economic and social state of Germany? I think that Germany is a country that is going down in development. Is it a cool thought? Am I cool now? No, like obviously Germany is on the edge of going extinct. But I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? So it's actually kind of sad. So have you ever kill that screen spying, leave devs alone? Bro. Like I used Win32 API when I was on Windows, right? Because like a long time ago I actually coded on Windows, and then I created some game engine there for which I used native Win32. That's the only place I used that. Have you ever made an Android application? No, I actually didn't. How much time do you spend coding a day on average? Like 2 hours or something, because I have a long school, I go to gym and stuff. But today, for example, I just didn't went to my school. I'm so cool, I know. No, but I didn't went to my school because they were like traveling somewhere, and I just thought it's free time for coding, and I just stayed at home, and yeah, today I coded like 7 hours or something. So yeah, so it depends. So let's try and see if I can render hello. Would you look at that, Scheiße? Would you look at that? That's actually fine. That's actually cool. But now the problem is, yeah, so we basically, what we want to do, we don't want 100 in here, 100 in here. What we do want is, and also for the size we don't want that. What we want is like something like button, like text dimension is equal to, what's a retained mode? A retained mode is a mode that is retained. So basically, immediate mode UI means that you have something like if button hello equal clicked, and then you do something, and that's in a while true loop, right? That's immediate mode UI, because you don't store the button. The button just returns a boolean, and it constantly checks if the button is hovered and the mouse button is pressed, and if yes, it returns true and it will execute this code. But in retained mode UI, you would have something like button and then button.onClick is equal to some function and stuff, and it's basically just UI that has every widget in a retained memory, you know, and also doesn't really and it's really fast because it doesn't like constantly check for stuff. It's event based, you know, so that's also that's the main advantage, because retained mode UI is event based, which means that code is only going to be executed if it needs to be. Like, it's not constantly checking if this thing is hovered. It's just if you get a click event on the button, then it it calls the onClick callback. So that's. Have you ever created a second brain? That's some like a junior project, I would say. Like when I was like 10 years old, I okay, like I need to work. Yeah, so get text dimension, because I only, like, by the way, the stream will end in like, oh my god, in like 5 minutes or something, because we almost reached the 1 hour mark. So that's the last thing we will implement. Hi Goldberg and Renshi. So the render state and the button label is the text, and then a void pointer, probably the font. So for now, let's just say UIP font, which is just the paragraph font. Text dimension, initialize make2s, aka union with expression of lf text dimension t, lf text dimension t. Okay. Right, so we basically say lf scale container of some stuff, and the stuff is actually a text dimension dot width plus let me see, padding left and padding right. So button dot props, but wait, okay, so UI theme button props dot padding left plus UI theme button props dot padding right. Okay, so let's have that variable up here. WF is this. WTF, by the way. Which desktop environment are you using? I'm using my own kind of desktop environment. It's called Ragnar. Like Ragnar VM. Yeah, WM. Lol, Tokyo Spliffs audience here. Can you code JavaScript? I never really coded in JavaScript because it's kind of an ass language, right? So no, I can't really code in JavaScript, but we don't have time left. I need to go, I'm so sorry, man. But it's really important. Like, I'm sorry. I would love to keep the stream going, but kind of not possible. Try making a web server and see. Also a nice stream. It would probably be a nice stream, but yeah, I don't know. Why does it fucking not tell me padding top? Props, what is the problem with props? LF widget T button props. Oh, LF widget props T. I'm sorry. UI, and that's that shit, and then like that. Plus props dot padding bottom. Like that. So that's that, and that's that, and now we have too few arguments for some reason. So what arguments do we need? We need the actual props, so props. Okay, so now we create a button that's correctly sized, right? So I hope this will make our button look actually good, right? Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? Probably because we actually don't need the padding, because the padding is, but that's kind of dumb. But let's do it like this. Like that, because in the rendering function we add, that's where we add the padding. Now it works. Look at this. It's a fucking button. It's a fucking button and it's looking great. And we can even change the font size. So let's say we want an H1 font. Okay. Because we don't render with the H1 font. Let me see. Where's our button render? Font H1. Solve lead code and GFG problems. Why should I do that when I'm already able to create an own desktop environment? Now ask yourself that. Okay. That's cool, but that looks ass, right? So let's keep it at P. Let's keep it at P, and the button, where's the thing? I'm getting nervous towards the end. I can't see the, here. Font HP, actually. So tests, and we have the button. Nice. Nice. So, I hope that we accomplished something in that 1 hour. I'm sorry, but I have to go now. I have to go. It's actually 1 hour. Like 3 minutes and it would be 1 hour. So I hope you learned something in the stream, or probably not, but I hope you liked the stream, right? So let's change it up to be that. But one thing, let's see, because we didn't reach 1 hour exactly. Start another stream. Yeah, maybe like in the evening I will stream again, but I don't know. Next stream, soap video right on top of Envim tree. Okay, bro, you're very mythical. I don't really understand what you say sometimes, you know, but I like that. So container.post.x is equal to 20. So basically give it a little bit of a margin. Right, it worked perfectly. Wait. Like that. After the shaping. And as you can see, we have a button that is not working but rendering. In the next stream, we'll maybe have a working button. But that's until next time, right? I hope you liked the stream. And also consider subscribing to my Patreon, because it's actually a nice page and I would really appreciate that. But now I need to go. Bye guys. I hope you liked it.